Hey everybody, welcome to the Superhero Scene. My name is Joe, and today I want to discuss the whole Robert Pattinson issue of what he said in the GQ magazine. It has a lot of fans rattled, either choosing which side is, okay to take. Some people don't care about it. Some people are like getting really pissed off about it, which I gotta admit, I did a little bit too. So let's go over what he said in the GQ article, then I'll talk about my opinion on this whole thing. Robert Pattinson said that he refuses to work out while quarantined. While quarantined, he refuses to work out and thinks people who exercise frequently are part of the problem. I think if you work out all the time, you're part of the problem, he said in a new cover story article for the June-July of 2020 issue of GQ magazine, which I'm not picking up. You set a precedent, Pattinson said of fellow actors. No one was doing this in the 70s, even James Dean. He wasn't exactly ripped. Now, I understand what he's trying to say. He's trying to set a precedent. He doesn't want to be one of those actors who take this huge role, this iconic role, and have to gain whatever amount of pounds to, portray this actor. He wants to do it based on his acting skills, which, after the whole Twilight thing, has been getting better and better. He is a great actor. I'll admit that. Those last couple of roles he took, he nailed. And, he wants to base it on his acting instead of what his physical, what he showed, what his body looks like. And, I understand that. You saw that with Michael Keaton. You saw that with Val Kilmer. You saw that with George Clooney. They weren't the biggest guys. They didn't have these huge physiques. They just went on playing Batman as they looked. But as you've seen in comic book movies now, everybody who takes the role, turns into these, does these great physiques. They start working out for the role, really committing to it. And basically what he says is, in a time of quarantine where some people aren't doing shit, he refuses to work out. And, the director's checking up on him to ask what he's been up to. The trainer's been asking what he's been up to, giving him, workout routines and actual equipment, and he refuses to do it. And, you see pictures of that he did in that GQ article, because he took the pictures himself, or he styled himself and took the pictures himself. And you could tell his physique looks very frail. Doesn't look very, ripped or anything. So, I know he's got clothes on, but still you could tell through clothes sometimes. But, I just took it as a big F you to fans. I mean, you have fans that didn't even want you to be chosen as Batman. We're taking him on basically going by his last couple of movies and his acting skills on that. But we still have that bad taste of what happened with the whole Twilight series and how he looked in that. And, you're going to take on such an iconic character as Batman, just do something. Even just say in the article, yeah, I've been doing a little bit here and there. Don't say you refuse to work out, because it's just like a shit to the fans. The fans want to see you committing to this role. You exercising, showing your commitment, showing that you're all in this for the fans to, especially when you came off of Ben Affleck and Christian Bale. Those two guys gained 30 to 45 pounds of muscle. Dedication. That's dedication to, to everything, especially with Zack Snyder. The way he gets actors to want to work out and not just like feel the need to. I don't know, man. I saw this and I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You have people that don't even want you to be Batman. They don't like what's been happening so far. They don't like the suit. I'm torn on the suit too. Then you hear this come out. They told us that we're supposed to get the blue and gray suit. I don't see that. I've been seeing gunmetal black in this, or gray, whatever. And, I like what I've been hearing recently from Andy Serkis. He said that, it's going to be a darker, more emotional movie. And, that kind of made me a little bit excited. But when I heard this whole thing about him not wanting to work out, it's just a basic fuck you to fans. Just work out a little bit, Pattinson. You don't have to gain 20, 30 pounds. Just show you're committed to the fans, that fans are still torn on you being Batman, being chosen to be Batman, this iconic superhero that we look up to, that we've looked at in comics and video games and, just everything, movies now. And I don't know. I really took that as a big F you to the fans. And I really hope he's trying to get in some sort of shape. The thing is that once this thing wraps up, or whenever it starts to get better, they're going to go straight into shooting. They're not going to give him time to, to exercise in the gym and, work out and get into shape, then start filming. They're going to go straight to filming. They have timelines to meet too. I don't know. What do you fans think about this? Were you pissed off about this? Did you like him saying that? Just the whole refuse to work out while in quarantine. What the fuck else are you doing? You can't work out for 20 minutes, a half hour a day? You know, I get the whole thing. Some people like to go to gyms. They don't like to work out at home. Some people like that solace of going to a gym and working out. That's what I do. I like to go to a gym. Working out at home, sometimes I don't do as much. You know, my weights might not be situated where I want them to. Then I have to bring them upstairs and work out upstairs. And it's not most ideal. Maybe it's that reason. I don't know. But for him to say, I refuse to work out, that pissed me off. I'm sorry. Especially when I understand if he had like a decent physique. But he's very on the skinny side. So I don't know how this is going to play out on camera. I really don't. Especially under the suit. I know the suit's not as bulky as Ben Affleck's, but you know, you gave up, you turned the whole franchise around when you could have kept going with Ben Affleck to get Pattinson to switch in this whole new direction. And, you know, Ben showed the commitment. I understand he was going through his own demons, but, you know, the whole thing is that why did you go away from his own movie? You could have did his own movie with Deathstroke, and a lot of fans were looking forward to that. You know, when you read Ben Affleck's scripts of how he wanted to do certain movies in the past too, and this Batman, oh man, they sounded so good. Then you totally switch off and want to redo everything, and that's the whole MO with DC. Couple of movies in, they start switching characters around, switching actors, and you know, it takes away from the fans. It really does. You don't have that continuity like Marvel does. You know, they get actors, they like them in that role, they see that the fans like them too, they sign them to like 8 years, and you know, 8 contract deals, 8 film deals. And that's what you should do with these characters, you know, with these actors too. Have them sign long term. Don't switch it off every 3 years, because it kind of takes away with the fans. So, you know, I just wanted to voice my opinion on this. I know a lot of people are going to give me hell in the comments, you know, it's just you're taking this too far and whatever, but you know, it offended me, honestly, because we're still trying to grasp the whole Robert Pattinson thing as Batman, and, you know, this doesn't look good. So, you know, comment below what you think about this. Comment below, let me know. Please smash that like button and subscribe to the superhero team. Have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. Take it easy.